Yeah, I think a couple of if we are structuring our marketing team, I think there are a couple of roles that are non-negotiable.
Mm,
I think one of them is like social media slash brand manager, like you mentioned. Like we've been talking about this a lot. Branding is very important in the AI world. So someone who can just go in there and like really understand your brand and make sure that your brand is visible across all channels. That's a very important person to have on the team. So that would be one. I think it's still very important to have also someone who's very well versed um, in the technical side of things. For example, one thing that I see a lot of websites doing is that there's nothing wrong with this, but they rely too much on JavaScript, for example, and they hide a lot of like important content behind JavaScript. And what people don't know is that tools like ChatGPT struggle with rendering JavaScript, for example. So, and of course, the
good one.
CMO won't know this. It's not their job to know this, but they have to have someone very strong on the team who knows that this is an issue and can flag it. Um, and another one is like something very very important that you mentioned, Andre, is that yeah, we need to have a content person, but that content person needs to make sure that we are bringing on all these subject matter experts that exist in house, because a lot of the times if we are writing about, I don't know, like sneakers or something like that,
Hmm.
if you're making i- i- if your brand focuses on this, there's probably someone in house who knows everything there is to know about the sneakers and why you're selling them and why they're the best. Make sure that you have that person writing the content or helping you write the content.
Mm,
And the last one would be digital PR. Digital PR is very important. So you need someone who knows who the journalists in your industry are that can approach them and make sure that you get some brand mentions on those relevant publications.
I
Um,
think that's really good. We work with a number of brands together, Henrique, and one thing I've noticed, and Andrew, you were mentioning this before, but SEO used to be 9% of total digital marketing spend, and I think Gartner just came out. We're now seeing that number bump up to 14%, which is great. So that means more investment in content. So people are understanding the trends going this way. But one thing I've seen, one of our clients doing really well was exactly that situation. We had little SEO as a part of our marketing budget, but we have a brand person, we have a digital PR team, we have an insights group. They're just not talking as well as they could be. And so now what they're doing really well is let's start breaking down these silos. How can PPC talk better? How can we benefit the PPC group by having SEO as a seat at the table? And so maybe it means like, hey, you need an investment on, well, you, Mr. and Mrs. CMO, need to be a better job breaking down silos, but maybe you need an SEO or an organic person who kind of see the big pictures like, well, how can SEO, GEO benefit from more face time with PR? More, I mean, it's a drag on time, but it's so worth it. But talking to PR, talking to social, getting this message coherently out, and maybe that's led by brand, maybe it's led by SEO, but ultimately it's led by the market. What does the market want to talk about? So we can pull that really, really quickly. And I love the point you made about having a good webmaster or a good technical person. If you can pull this brand to life and do it in a way that the LLMs like it, that's huge.